Right, we are live on youtube.com.
All right. So, last time you guys got an update from, or about Branicore from the Dragon Masters. Learned that it's really bad, and it's basically an all-out war between three different sides. You have Mountain's Gut, you have Tiamat's Dragon/Kobold army, and you have Starmount's automaton army. And all three are kind of fighting each other right now. You were also given some a little goodie drop from the dragon elders. And you received an item of Heroes of the Temple's Past. As you all were deciding what to do, Rango did a nice little teleport back to home to discuss things and mull it over with his family. And Saoirse and the rest of the gang came with the plan to use Saoirse's newly found teleportation spell to go back to Orlo's home and get some answers, hopefully. And so that is where we are right now. Rango is poofed down out of there, and the gang is sitting inside the temple, preparing to go to Orlo's.
Alright, so did Rango use the teleportation circle, right?
That is correct.
So I guess we were just standing around the circle, waving them off.
Yeah.
I went off to the balcony that me and Gingu kept sleeping on.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For some nice space to do it.
Alright, well, as he goes. Right, well. Alright, boys. Guess it's time to make one of our own.
Oh, Serge, do you have one of those things too?
Not like Rango, but something similar.
Well, let's see it.
It's something I just picked up. Never used it before. We'll see how it goes.
Well, as long as we get there in one piece.
Oh, we can put you back together, Gangu.
Well,
You nuts
we
and
might need
bolts.
Orla's help for that.
Alright, let's head back to your room, Ojitai. Alright, we'll go there.
Well, the gang heads back to Ojitai's quarters. It is a tight squeeze. Gangu stands in the doorway while the rest of the party kind of hangs out inside.
Alright. And it's 4 of us, right? Harpy's with us?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. So I'll step to the middle of the floor. And, Ojai, you have a few couple candles in your room. Alright. Take a couple of those. We'll sort them in 4 of them in a circle, equidistant. And I'll place the amulet, I'll take it off and onto the ground in the middle. And then I'm gonna look around and be like, alright lads. Let's give it a go. Gangu.
Oh, praise Morden.
Squeeze in here.
Oh.
Everyone's gotta be like right on me.
Cool.
It's
It's packed extremely tight now inside this room.
Alright. So, I'll clutch the amulet, kind of palm down on it, and I'll start to whisper a prayer to Morden. And there'll be a bit of like, kind of like a swooshing, some wind, and the flames of the candles will start to like extend.
Yep.
And then kind of like encircle us.
Yep.
And it's going, I'm like, oh, alright, lads. Here goes nothing. And then the flames extinguish.
I'm
Very well.
clutching my Moradin necklace as this is all happening.
You guys stand in a very dark room now that is only lit by the sunlight coming from outside, and it's not even midday yet, so it's not a lot of light.
Okay. Oh, did it work? Are we in the lab?
Serge, you there? I can hear
Yeah.
you, but I can't see anything.
Wait, everyone's hit. And I'll look over and see the little bit of light come through the window, and see the two beds, and realize it's their room. Oh fuck!
No
Serge, where did you take us?
magical expert here, but oh, my room.
Gangu, I think I didn't take us anywhere. Fuck! Light these candles! Light these candles! I'm gonna pull out a little like journal that I have.
Uh-huh.
Start fumbling through the pages. That was working. I don't understand. Fuck. Gangu, did you feel anything in your amulet?
Nope. Merely dented it, though.
Shit. I'm just like really nervous, very embarrassed, flustered as hell. I'm gonna be like thumbing through the pages. And I was like, I swear, I looked at this. And then I'll find a marked page and start to read, and then slowly drop the book to the ground and just have my head down.
I take that's a bad sign. There's
Yeah. Turns out, lads, I have to perform a ceremonious ritual at the landing spot, preemptively.
I can perform. I am a performer.
RP, I need that right now. I need a giggle. Can you get your arms out?
Begins dancing. The arms extend. They slowly slink around and wrap around everybody.
Hey, Hoppy, can we go half speed? I just really
Yeah. He mellows out. He's going half speed. He starts swaying back and forth a little bit. Everything's real chill in the room.
Thank you.
Alright, Hoppy, that's enough. I'm getting out of here.
Fuck, boys.
Saoirse, what I'm understanding is you've performed your ritual, set it up in my room now. Come back here at some point.
You're a small cookie, Ojutai. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Worst case, it's a backup. Case goes terribly wrong. What now?
Well, we're nearly a day behind. Oh shit, I forgot his name. I'm the worst note taker ever.
Orla? Or Gringo?
Artanius or whatever the fuck. Aurelius.
Yeah, the dwarf. Aurelius.
Oh. Yeah.
We're nearly a day behind Aurelius. We won't be able to catch him before he hits the boat. Hold on. Just
Or can we?
let me think. And then you can cut to Rango for a second if you want.
Okay. Cool.
I have an idea. Don't worry. But
We'll do a little bit of Rango roleplay. Rango, you...
Your mic's a little clicky.
yeah.
You have one of your filters on?
I don't.
It's
Let's see if I
still
can't
still
fix it.
recovering from Harpy.
Yeah.
It's still recovering from Harpy.
That
sound
could
okay
be
now?
That's
better.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I had to do it a little jankily today, but we'll make it work. All right. So, Rango, you step into your teleportation circle, and immediately you pop back into a very familiar place. Your family business, the Golden Circle. Would you like to describe what this looks like to everybody?
Yeah. So, I guess whenever I teleport into this room, it's kind of like a giant, kind of like hall, and kind of like in a library, more or less. And teleportation circles like in the middle of the floor on this like kind of stone pad, like or tiled pad, whatever.
Yep.
Just very luxurious, like circular library type area, and I don't know where my parents or any other hands or dealers might be here, but this library and teleportation room would just be an extension of the larger Golden Circle headquarters. There's ornate golden decorations all over the place. Yeah.
Cool. So you pop into this room, and you know this to be kind of like the teleportation circle room. Think of it as sort of like a like almost like a front door to the actual business. You're kind of like in a place where nobody would be. There is a door in front of you that would lead you to where people of your Gold Circle crew would be.
I would
Proceed.
kind of deep breath and sigh of relief being back home and go through the doors.
Cool. You open up the door. And there before you see several Golden Circle members kind of busily scurrying around, some carrying around like satchels full of paperwork, headed towards their little offices, some talking with current customers out in this big lobby. And then you see your father kind of walk through, coming from one room going towards his office, most likely, when he catches sight of you and begins making his way straight over towards you.
I'll immediately start walking towards him as well.
You guys arrive. He holds out his hand to shake your hand.
Shake away.
You guys share a shake. Rango,
Father,
welcome back.
it's been a bit of a journey.
I have heard. Branicore sounds like it is in a bit of turmoil at the moment.
Yeah, business is not looking up out that ways for us, unfortunately. I did my best, but what's going on out there is beyond us.
I see. So, is it... This is a situation unrepairable for us. Is there any reason to continue endeavors there?
Well, are we like in an open lobby type area?
Yeah, right now you are.
Okay. Then as he says that, I'll say, perhaps we could discuss it a bit more in private.
Yes, very well. We'll go to my office. He begins walking you out of the lobby down a nice long hallway. You get towards the end of it, and you enter into a great big room with some alcohol kind of lining a shelf on one side, and a desk just in front of a ginormous window view out into Sala Valley. He sits on his side of the desk and motions for you to take a seat in one of the chairs that sits in front of his.
take
bed.
the seat. And as I'm going to sit down, I'll say, I don't know that all is lost out there, but I don't think that I can necessarily stand by idly. In the time that I spent out that way, I've made a lot of connections. And as Branicore fell, some individuals that I passed through, what was that passage called? Like Mountains
I
Gut
believe
Passage.
it was just Mountains Gut Passage was what it was called. Yeah.
As I made my way through the passage to Branicore, kind of formed a crew with a ragtag bunch. One of them being a monk of the temple in Orkandi. As
I have not
Branicore,
heard of such a temple.
well, there are very, very powerful individuals that reside there. And as Branicore fell, we had to retreat. And that's where we chose to retreat to. There are living dragons at this temple. Ancient. And me and the rest of the crew, we managed to not so much convince them as so ask them for their help in taking back Branicore. I understand that from our perspective here in the valley, Branicore is as good as dead, and so be it. We don't have any investments there as is. But the scale of what's going on out there is so massive that it won't stop there. If it's left unattended, then it will make its way to the valley next, maybe. Who knows what'll happen after Branicore? Maybe it goes to Orkandi, maybe it comes here. But I think it's important that we be preemptive about things.
Listen, Rango, I like the fact that you've made friends. That is a key component in doing business is gaining one's trust. And I do agree that perhaps this thing could extend out even further to Salov Valley, which would not be good. But these preemptive actions you're saying, we are no situation to get directly involved. I'm sure you understand that. That is not our way of doing things.
I understand.
The most I could do is discuss things with the magistrate of Salov Valley and discuss aiding a defense for them and working out some sort of business deal that would surely turn us a great profit, you see. As much as I would not like to see innocents perish when there's no need to, we do run a business, not a charity. We cannot freely give aid to people, you see, as it could sink our entire business. Not only monetarily, but it could cut off bridges that we aren't ready to burn.
I understand. Well, I'm going back. I intend on staying the night here, but by tomorrow, I intend on returning to the temple.
I see.
I don't know what you can work out with the magistrate. If you're not comfortable using our funds to move into Branicore, then at least protect the people of the valley, if at all possible.
We will attempt this, yes. Now, these dragons you say of a temple in Orkandi. Though we might not be able to be directly involved, this does sound like a great business venture for us. How are they doing in the way of resources in these trying times?
Well, as of late, I would describe their situation as rather poor. They typically would receive their rations from a small town just at the bottom of the mountain. However, it has recently fallen to... I don't even know how to describe it. It's a long story, perhaps for later, with one of the fine wines over there.
I see. So, he walks over, as you mentioned, one of his fine wines, and he cracks open a bottle. He pulls out the cork. He grabs a couple glasses. He pours a glass for himself and for you. And he sets the glass down in front of you. He sits back down and kind of crosses one leg over the other and leans back in his chair. So you are saying that troubles possibly from Branicore found their way to Orkandi?
Correct. Is story time now?
No. I've heard all I need to hear, really. As far as what is important to me. So you say that they could use some of our help, possibly.
I would say so.
I am more than willing to work out some sort of deal with these people at Orkandi. I can send a representative with a full offer, or send the offer back with you. But the decision you must make right now is that to conduct this business is not a one-stop, drop off a packet of information and go. This is something that you must stay bound for weeks, possibly months, at this temple while you work out the details and mediate this deal. I'm sure you see that this is a great opportunity for you, but it would put a pause to your brief adventure that you started months ago when you set out to go to Branicore. When you proposed the plans you had to get our business more involved there. You've done great work for the business, Rango, and you make me a proud father. And I'm leaving the decision up to you. You can carry this deal out and mediate it, or I can send another representative if you wish to continue your ventures with your friends you have found.
I think now is a pressing time for the temple. and I believe that presenting an offer to them currently would be the right time to do so. However, I feel that I'm personally too invested in the bigger picture of Branicore to stay at the temple at a time like this. I believe that it would be in everyone's best interest for another representative, maybe another hand, perhaps a dealer even, to maybe come with me, and I can at least act as the intermediate to be a friendly face within the deal, and then they can see it through from there.
Very well. If this is the choice you wish to make, by tomorrow I will have a representative to send with you chosen.
All right. So how's Mum? And then do we?
Yeah, everything lightens up.
Yeah.
She's doing great. I hope you'll be joining us for dinner tonight. She's baking her famous meatloaf you liked so much when you were a young boy.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All right. Back towards Saoirse, who's having, as one would say, some performance issues.
As soon as it cuts back, I'll kind of like be doing this, like in the middle of the floor, still in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone else is kind of like relaxed, maybe, and we're all thinking, but it's like, and I'll kind of like have my hands come down and grab the necklace that the dragon gave me, and just kind of like clutch it and just rock a couple times and kind of looking up at the ceiling. And then my eyes will slowly start to dart, and I'll bring the necklace up and open my hands and kind of like have it resting in my palms and looking at it. Oh! Praise Morden! I've got it! I've got it, guys!
This is Saoirse.
The bloody dragon! The dragon! And then I'm gonna take the necklace off, and I'm gonna hold up a single bead and be like,
Fucker.
y'all ready to fly? And just like cackle. Just cackle.
I heard this as I was walking out of the room, and I turned back immediately. Now, what did you say, Serge?
And I was like, finish the laugh up, like big belly laugh. Like, grab your things. Let's go to the balcony where Rango was. Or no, not even. The fucking elder ledge, whatever.
Yeah, the Elder Ledge. That's the name of it. Canon.
Cannon.
Harpy begin shaking violently at this news.
Oh,
Did you
afraid
say
of heights.
Harpy?
To fly. I was promised flight. We go.
I'll like grab both of his shoulders and kind of like shake with him and be like, yes! It's gonna work! It's gonna work! I promise! Like, start to gather my things. And
To the balcony to get ready.
Yeah.
Stomping through the temple. All right. All of you guys gather up your gear, and Saoirse leads the group out towards the balcony.
All right. Now. Okay, charges. Does it let me pick though? I just have to remember, huh?
Pick
Which bead?
Which bead?
Yeah, you know which beads are which, and so
Right.
you,
I meant more. Sorry, like logistically in D&D Beyond, just so I know.
oh, you
that...
mean once you use it, you would just have to
Mhm.
kind of mark down, and I'll mark down that you've used that bead.
I think
So
Okay.
you are using the Windwalk bead, correct?
Windwalk bead. Correct.
Very well.
All right.
Clouds.
Okay. So, we'll get on the balcony. I'll gather everybody around. Like, all right. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is also my first time using this spell. But I like our odds. Gather round. And whatever it feels like, trust your instincts. Don't panic. You are a cloud. Alright? We'll stay in formation. And let's have a blast. Pep talk. Ready? So, I would have brought one of the candles.
Uh-huh.
And I'll set it out in front of me. Grab okay, so as we were coming out, like we go through the mess hall, I would have grabbed a little bowl as well. And I'll set the bowl out, pour a little bit of water from the canteen into the bowl, have it in front of the candle, like that, and then clutch my amulet and hold my hand over the bowl and kind of say a prayer and bless the water by the great Morden's hand. So that's a little. It has fire and holy water as its components, so that's all I'm doing. And then as I'm still clutching, I kind of like look up. All right, everybody ready?
Ready as
Are
11
we? We're gonna be a cloud.
We're
We're going to catch up with Aurelius.
no. We're flying all the way toward us. We can make it.
I've done the math. I did the math. Would you guys like to know this math?
Yeah,
All
right.
because it's 8 hours.
Yeah, it's 300 feet per 6 seconds.
Right.
So 3,000 feet per minute,
But if you,
which is
oh wait,
18,000 feet per hour, which is 54.864 kilometers an hour, which for 8 hours that makes it 438.9 kilometers of distance.
what if they dash
I feel like that's not enough.
over and over again? They can use
Oh,
the dash action in the
right.
cloud form.
That's true. So it would be double
it.
that.
Like
So it would
80,
be
86, 87.
So-
9,
it would be like almost 1,000 kilometers, which I would say is
20.
plenty of distance. Yeah, to get you to
enough.
Orlos. Yeah.
All right. Do it, I guess.
Alright. So, just so everyone's aware, I'm fairly certain we'll be able to make it, but just like we're gonna be flying for like 8 hours. So like maybe in the last hour we go a little lower. So if we
Just
tumble
in
out,
case.
we'll be okay. Alright. Alright. So I'll kind of move my hand from the water, still clutching the amulet, and kind of like out in front of me, more angled toward the candle.
Are there
And
peanuts on this flight?
sure. And I'll toss him my left nut. No, I'm just kidding. No, sorry, Harpy, there's not. We're gonna be clouds. We don't have a digestive system.
Very well.
All right. Well, maybe we'll find you some nuts when we get there. Gangu, does Olo have a selection of nuts?
Oh yeah, we have a fine selection of nuts.
Ah,
Got
perfect.
pine nuts, cashews, you name it.
All right. Then similar to the word of recall spell, like have the flame sort of start to extend out from the candle, like up the trail of smoke that maybe it is coming from it,
Yep.
and start to circle, like make a circle around us,
Oh, not this again.
and then yeah, and then I kind of imagine like the air starts to move under that circle and out, like under and up,
Yeah.
like up the circle, and then it starts rushing and rushing and rushing and rushing, and then we start to just kind of transmute with it,
And like
and then
join
we
the-
rush out up, and then we're our gaseous forms.
Whoa.
fantastic.
Ah!
Exactly. Just remember, low in the last hour. Like, and then we.
Cool.
All
You
right, then
guys
I
begin
guess.
your 8-hour flight
All right, yeah.
towards Branicore, towards
Jesus
Orlo.
Christ.
So
As
on-
we become clouds, I'm gonna be just like, just bump into Gingu, see if anything happens. Gingu's cloud.
You phased straight through me. We are one cloud now.
One very big cloud.
Gingu is literally inside you.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah, so I guess we are dashing and traveling.
Cool. You guys travel for several hours. About half your journey is getting to Branicore. You finally reach the mountain range that you guys originally passed through to get to Branicore. When you cross over the threshold and cross over the mountain range, you see you start your descent slowly to get down towards the level where you feel safe for that last hour. As you start descending, you see that there's small villages that are engulfed in flames or have been destroyed. You see large skirmishes, battles even that seem to be taking place all along the way towards Orlos. You catch a glimpse of a giant shimmering thing off in the distance. It seems like it's miles and miles away, but it's so big that you can catch a glimpse of the light shimmering off of it, and you can believe that to be the Colossus that was discussed by Aurelius before. Finally, you reach your last hour. You begin descending even lower. You guys get so you guys kind of started up here in this corner just above Founder's Gate. You went kind of diagonally over River March Bridge. You finally get just above Sumber Hills. In that last hour, you begin descending, and finally, with about 45-30 minutes to spare, you arrive at Orlos.
How's Sumber Hills looking on our way down?
Sumber Hills, it doesn't look like it has been destroyed at all. It looks quite quaint and peaceful. As you flew lower, you could see that there was some automatons that seemed to be moving around inside the village.
Okay, and then
City.
where on the map, if you could ping, was the Colossus that we saw in the distance?
It was, so you guys passed over River March Bridge. It was kind of like here, just on the other side of River March, and it seemed to be heading this direction towards Port Branicore.
Okay. All right.
All right. You guys arrive and descend into Orlo's
Oh
front
boy.
yard.
And can you throw me like an all-seeing token or something, please?
I got you.
The all-seeing token.
We will use
Choo-choo.
a hawk.
Herb.
Yes. I get to RP a hawk. Yes.
All right. Oh,
Alright. We've landed.
You guys have
Yep.
landed outside of Orlo's.
I'll just kind of like start patting
Hamlet.
myself, making sure my beard.
Well, if that
Alright.
wasn't the strangest thing I've ever done.
Oh,
Oh, my arm's tired.
that was exhilarating.
Well, that was fun, Serge. Maybe I'll do that again. But, we didn't leave here on really any term last time. Maybe quite a bit confusing departure, so...
Yeah. Hey, before we head in, I'm sure he already knows we're out here. Ojita, did you catch everybody catch everything as we were flying over?
Yeah.
It
I saw
is
Fire.
just as Aurelius said. Ojita, with the Colossus we saw on the other side of River March, and if we went to mark that on maybe one of your map, Branicore, kind of keep a mental note about where it is. And it looked like Omnitons
Moving
were,
towards port.
yeah. Looks like Omnitons are in Summer Hills. Wouldn't be surprised if we run into a couple.
Well, let's go see if he's home.
After you, Gengu.
The way.
I check the window. I see his ass.
He's not looking towards the door or the windows at all. He has some sort of like cup in his hand, and he begins walking over towards his fireplace back this way. You see him begin lighting a small fire, and he sits down with a glass, and he kind of crosses his legs, and he just sits in front of the fire, and he's drinking something.
I'm just gonna knock.
All right. You knock. You hear him start coming towards the door. He pushes it open. He sees you first as you take up the most space. And then he sees the rest of the gang, Saoirse, Ojutai, and Harpy standing there.
I'm gonna step to the side so he can see Harpy. Like a nice cinematic shot.
He just, his eyes are widening, and he just is like, seems taken aback. You've returned!
Yes.
Gengu,
And,
my boy.
with this guy too. Says he
Oh.
knows it.
Oh. He begins approaching Harpy, and you can see Harpy begins getting a little bit reserved and backing off a little bit. You are also from Starmount. I have recollection of you. You were being worked on the same time Gengu was. Starmount. Well, please come in. You are not strangers here. Harvey kind of looks over at you two, and he just is like waiting for you guys to make a move.
I'll kind of catch his reservation. Everything all right, Hop? Do you recognize him?
He just kind of shakes his head.
Friend or foe?
He just kind of gives a shrug.
Can't insight it?
Yeah.
Nothing too menacing, just paying a little close attention to the shrug as a concerned friend. 20.
He appears to be kind of giving off this vibe of like he remembers Orlo. But as he's previously stated, he did not have a great time, great experience at Starmount. He doesn't seem to know Orlo that well, but he has seen him and heard of him before and because of his experience of people with Starmount before, he seems very timid.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll kind of step over to him, place a hand on his shoulder, and just be like, I know your time at Starmount was nothing short of difficult, but just know we're here, we're your friends, we've got your back.
He nods his head.
All right, let's go in.
He follows Saoirse in. And he doesn't go all the way in. He kind of stands next to the door.
Okay. I'll kind of hang back as well for the moment. Kind of allowing Gengu to open up the conversation.
Orlo stands across this table from Gengu. So, Gengu, you left last time without saying goodbye. I thought maybe I had done something to offend you.
No, I don't think that was it at all. Just had to go. Duty calls. But
Yes,
have you looked across the mountain at what's happening?
Gengu, the world is. It seems to be in turmoil all around me. I hear stories of death, see wounded being brought back.
Wounded
does-
being brought back.
Yes, from the front.
Oh,
Yes. You see, the forces of Starmount, they've occupied Sunbury Hills, but they seem to be bringing back wounded from soldiers of Mountain Scud along with other civilians and doing great work against Tiamat's army.
but what about the automaton army?
They seem to be doing quite well, I believe.
So you're rooting for them?
I would like to see the side of reason, the side of goodwill win over the evil forces.
And you think those automatons have will? Just like me, just like Harpy.
I am not aware. I don't know.
Tell us
That's
about Harpy.
Harpy, and he kind of walks this way. I was more in charge of overseeing your creation than Harpy's, but I did assist in some ways. Harpy was another promising automaton, and he seems to have come out quite well. Harpy, you must have done quite well for yourself. You look a bit rusty, but dinked up. But like Gengu here, you found a way to make it in the world. You see a little, like a tear drips from his eye. I had doubted our work, but maybe it was misplaced.
Why did you leave Starmount?
As I said before, I believed that what they were doing was immoral at the time.
And what exactly was that?
Oh, it is a long process and a story.
Well,
I,
we've got
I-
time.
Yes, we do. As you see, I was just starting a fire, but I do not have very much firewood here. And I need some kindling to...
Not a side quest.
No, no,
Side
no.
quest. Side
You,
quest.
you are my guest here. I will go. It is not far. I know I have some bushes and trees that I had chopped down not long ago. I will go and gather the materials. Please make yourself at home here.
Can I
will-
somehow just take my hand? Is there any wood in the fireplace?
There's like some, yeah.
Can I just smack it with my hammer?
Yeah?
Because it's I mean, I have fire damage plus
Yeah, go
2.
for it.
Can I just give it a love tap? Nothing. No, I'm not. I don't want to destroy the.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll swing to hit though. 23.
I mean, yeah. You strike it and then it
All right.
ignites it.
All right, cool.
Oh, a magical fire hammer. Very well.
Yes, I've improved quite a bit, Master.
As he's doing that, could I just have a perception of the room?
Yeah, go for it.
22.
It seems very well kept, but it seems a lot more open and vacant. Like stuff
Yeah,
has been moved around. It seems a lot more cleared out.
Right. Yeah, because I was noticing, like, are these all cots on my right?
Yeah, but a lot of them don't look like they've been used for a long time.
Well, you've made some changes since we've been here last.
Yes, I've been assisting stragglers coming in, trying to escape from the front. You see, doing what little bit I can. But please make yourself at home. I will return. That wood will not last us through the night. And these are beginning to be cold nights now. You see. I will return. He walks outside. He walks through his little fencing that he's created. And he gets real stretched out and begins walking off into the woods.
Guys, is it just me, or is he fortified this place?
Oh, he's always
But
been
we
quite
made
good
some
at
changes.
protecting us. This place was constantly changing while I was here, so it does not surprise me.
Yeah. He said he was helping stragglers, civilians passing through. It's just curious, and if he's been housing, and as I'm like kind of walking past the cots, if I could like roll investigation or something, just trying to see if whether or not soldiers like Omnitons and stuff have been through. 11.
So you look at the cots specifically, and you notice most of them have been made. But you do notice next to one of them, kind of tucked underneath of it, there is like a stuffed bear that has been left behind from probably a child that slept there.
Okay. I'll just sort of pick it up and turn back to the group, and well, guess I'm just a little too paranoid. I'll place it back. We are in war times after all.
Never be too careful.
About that time, as you guys are discovering the bear, just on top of the table before you, a small burst of energy begins emitting just above the table. And it begins expanding. You begin to hear strange noises, these outer-worldly noises. It begins expanding into almost like a black void. You can see what looks like just outer space inside of it. And it expands. It's about like 2 by 2, but like it's a circle. And
I begin to back away from the table.
It begins just expanding slowly. You begin hearing what sounds like ritual drums beating. You hear a small lute being played and a fife being played in the background. You hear kind of like these like chants like just kind of coming out from it, and begins expanding. Everything begins getting louder. It starts to coming to this crescendo. It all erupts. The noise is almost deafening. And then from this noise in the background, you hear a small high-pitched scream that seems to be getting louder and louder and coming closer and closer and closer.
Oh my god.
The portal closes after a small creature and another small creature fly through it and slide across the table towards you guys.
And
Oh
before
my
you,
God.
there is this small, like, fairy type man. He's like 2.5 feet tall with light blue skin. And
Urshiite.
he's got like this golden cog thing in his hand. And then I'm putting a picture of what this little thing that's like hanging over his shoulder is. This little thing's like hanging over his shoulder, and he's just like kind of fucking like swinging his arm back and forth towards all of you, just spouting.
Oh my God.
What in the world? Hello?
And then he flies up.
Expecting someone?
He flies up into the air, and he like switches hands with that, and he pulls out like a rapier, and he's just like pointing it all at you. And he,
As soon as he pulls out the weapon, I'm gonna try to use hold person on.
Harpy like blitz cranks and like you can hear his fish like shock in the background.
all right, what does hold person do, or what kind of save is it?
Wisdom save of 18.
Wisdom save of what? 18?
18.
Okay. Okay. I'm held personed.
Okay, so you are paralyzed.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, let me check the.
How does that
the
work
rules
with
on-
flying?
on
Do I fall?
paralyzed.
Yeah, you would just fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. They can't move or speak.
I can't.
So, yeah.
Also, I can't see anything token wise.
Okay. You should be able to. Let me see if I can. What about now?
Nope.
Anything? All right,
Nope.
let's do this.
All I see is julep, and everything else is dark.
Can you see now?
Nope.
Okay. Let me do this. Can you see now?
Nope.
All right.
I'll try to refresh, I guess, but
Did that fix it?
no.
All right. Let me try this. We'll do.
A brief description of this dude. He yeah, that's okay. I can see now.
Cool. Fantastic.
Never mind. Fuck the description for now.
All right. So this little fairy thing that was before you, you cast hold person. It stiffens up. It falls and smacks the table. The little lemur next to it. It was like scurrying around, and then like it sees that like he is like frozen, and it just stands there and it just kind of like freezes up next to him.
What
Can you get a hold of
in
that thing?
the actual fuck?
Well, I can try. And I lunge forward trying to grab him.
It can't fight you.
Alright, I get a hold of this thing?
Which one? The lemur or
A lemur.
okay? You grab the lemur, and it's just in your hands. You're able to hold it in one hand, and it just like however you rotate it, it stays like perfectly stiff. But you can see its eyes just batting around.
Okay. In a paralyzed state, am I able to like look onward towards him holding the small creature and like express any kind of emotion?
I don't think you can move your
I don't think
face.
so. Yeah, you can't.
I think you're just
I can't
you're
speak.
just-
Okay.
I think you're just literally just sitting there, just like that.
Okay. Am I
Cool, so
making
you have this thing in your
saves? What's
hand.
happening?
You get to make a save every round at the end of your turns.
6 seconds have passed, right?
Yeah,
And,
we'll say that you can make another save.
Wisdom
Nochitai,
again?
what do you suppose I do now?
I don't know. That thing was. Where's its weapon that it was
18?
brandishing?
How big is this rapier? It's got to be like 4 inches.
Yes,
It's
not very
like-
big.
Yeah, it's
Needle?
relative to me. I got an 18 on that. So
How you want to do that? Because 18 is save normally. We've been favoring players.
Favoring the players. Dude, old classic roll off. Both of you rolled D20. Let's go.
Rollies!
Oh boy.
Rollies!
I was about to roll it on Rango.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just
Alright.
a
Yeah.
generic D20.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Can't say I don't
Damn it.
got it. All right. The second I become unparalyzed. Wait, can I hear when I'm paralyzed?
Probably.
Let me consult the rules.
I will make a note of when he was paralyzed. I would have run for whatever weapon he had and try to get that away from him.
Okay. I'll say that you would have had time to grab it really quick. Paralyzed. It does not say anything about.
Deafen.
Yeah, so
okay.
you can hear.
Okay. Then the second that I break out of the hold person, I'm gonna instantly fly back up into the air, to I guess if he's there with Gingu, I'll fly back up into the air to right here, and I'll still have that cog. I'm gonna say, wait.
Cool. Gengu, the lemur in your hands begins squirming and trying to get out of your grasp now.
Now I just grab it by the body with his
Please
arm.
no! Don't hurt him!
I'll kind of step forward slightly, just take it easy, friend. Hold on.
Where the fuck
Just
am I?
everybody, hold the fuck on.
Where am I?
You're in Branicore. Does
Where
that
the
mean
fuck is
anything?
Branicore?
Oh well, ask you the same thing about right now.
This place fucking stinks!
Right? Well,
I'll
no need
I'll
to be
lift up,
rude.
do a little. Yeah, smell alright.
How'd
Will
you
you-
get here?
Will you please let him go? Please.
Hold
He's
on,
not
hold
gonna
on,
hit
gang.
me.
Explain what's going on, and then you can have your friend back.
I don't fucking know. I just fucking showed up here. I feel like it had something to do with this goddamn thing. But I don't fucking know what, man. And then I'm just gonna toss it down onto the fucking table.
Alright, can I examine it with a check? Can I cast guidance on myself first?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, sick. What do you want me to roll? Arcana? History?
Yeah, do an Arcana check on it.
Oh, damn. Hold on. A 10.
A 10. You have never seen anything like this. You realize it is a magical item,
Yeah.
but you're not sure exactly what it does or where it came from.
Do I recognize the metal?
It
With my
is
4G boyness.
Yeah, so it is like made out of like solid gold and copper. And you see that there is some strange writing engraved all over it, but it is a language that you've never seen before.
Alright.
May I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Will you please let him go now?
I'll kick the or I'll slide the cog thing back from him with my foot. Kind of like slide it behind me toward Ojitai.
I rolled a 19.
Has Gingu
You will-
released the lemur?
No.
You believe that this item is some sort of like dimensional travel device. You can travel through dimensions, universes. It's very powerful. But you get the feeling that it's in the state that it's in, it's extremely, extremely unstable.
Seems like some sort of portal device.
While he's
Incredibly
investigating
unstable.
the cog, can I try to sleight of hand the lemur away?
Sure.
I'm just holding it above your head.
I'm
Like,
flying.
Oh, you're flying. All right. Well, if you're just
Very.
flying around me, then I'm just.
All right. Yeah, sleight of hand versus Gengoose.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you're
not
trying to
worried.
keep it away.
I don't even have a modifier, so it's like it's whatever. All right, 15. GG.
25.
You're able to
Ah,
grab the
a
lemur
rogue.
out of his hand.
All right, and then I'm gonna grab him, and then I'm gonna like fly over to like over here, and just like
Yeah.
kind of back into the corner and like pat
You
him
guys
like.
see, yeah, you see the lemur kind of like do like a little like run around like Rango up his body, and then it like perches up like on his back and like hangs onto like his shoulders, and he's just looking
Not
around
Rango,
Rango's head.
but
Sorry, Julep looking around his head towards you guys.
So, how big is this person?
2.5 feet
2.5
tall.
feet.
Jeez.
It's like a. I don't know if any of these characters have ever seen a fairy before.
I
Me.
don't think so. None of you guys have ever been to the Fae, so I mean, you know they exist, but you've never probably seen one in person.
All right, just look. We're all a bit freaked out here. We can calm down. Quit fucking screaming. You're freaking me out. All right.
You're
it was
freaked
just
out.
it was just a dimensional fucking port. Where are you from?
Let's start with your name. Yeah? Who are you?
My name's Julep. What's your name?
Okay. I'm Ojutai.
Thersha.
Gengu.
And then I'm
This
gonna like
is
lean to like look at Harpy.
We're here.
Harpy's just kind of like he looks extremely like shocked right now.
I'm
then he
incredibly
just-
apprehensive about these guys.
He goes default mode from all this. This is sensory overload, and he just starts doing this.
Did Ojutai already say that is Harpy?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now that we've all made each other's acquaintance, where have you? I know you don't know where you are,
Eh.
but you have to know where you came from. What?
Well, I was just at the Blue Bottom Tavern, and I was having a drink with some friends, and I mean, I pulled out the cog to show everybody, but all of a fucking sudden now I'm fucking here.
All right. That's a step. Where the fuck did you get that thing? And I'll point back to it on the floor.
I mean, I won it in a card game like a few weeks ago.
Bloody card game. He has a port key from a bloody card. And I just mumbling to myself.
And there was
I
some
just shake myself.
douchey elf, and he claimed to be so good at cards, but it was really easy, honestly. Man, like a little.
Insight check. I'm just kidding. All right. Never mind that. Now, you said you had a tavern.
Yeah. The Blue Bottom Tavern. Have you heard of it?
No.
Never heard of it. Where is it?
From what I just saw on that table, I don't think any of us have ever heard of anything you've ever heard of.
What? Fucking. From the Blue Bottom Tavern in the Autumn Queen's Kingdom.
Oh,
Autumn
what?
Queen? And I'll just say it with a trailing question mark.
You don't know the Autumn Queen? Oh my god, are
Can-
you a bunch of fucking idiots? What's going on?
Alright,
I have a
like-
feeling that you're not from anywhere around here.
right, as I'm creeping in my clerical journey closer and closer to knowledge of planar travel, would any of this be clicking? Like,
That he just teleported here randomly from a different plane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would I have an inkling that he is not from this plane? Like from seeing that
From
whatever
seeing
happened.
a rift in space and time appear with a bunch of weird chanting and a creature you've never seen before come out of an endless void.
I think we
Yeah.
can make that assumption.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. So, no. All right. Julep. We haven't heard of the Autumn Queen. I believe it's because you're on a different plane now, bud.
I just got back!
Now. All right. Now,
fucking ring!
no. Hold on. Now, let's focus on that for a second. You
Like
just
to
got
dissect this.
back to what plane?
Well,
Where
home.
have you? What is home?
Real quick. I feel like Julep would have been to other planes in the past, but not for very long at a time. More like quick visits.
Yeah.
Okay.
You this is not the first time that he's kind of clicked on with this thing.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, this place stinks. Wait! What plane is this?
Is there a name for our plane, or is it just Terranthrial?
You guys know it as the material plane or the mortal plane.
Okay.
This is the more plane.
Fuck! I want to go home! I want to go back to the Fae!
Jesus Christ. Was that still hard now?
And then, where's the cog currently?
It's in between
Uh,
Ojitai and I on the ground.
Okay, I want to try to, rush over to grab the cog.
As he
All right.
rushes for it, I'm gonna take a step and try to step on top of it, where he can't just grab it.
Okay, then as you do that, I'll be flying over there, and I'll kind of stop midair and be like, "That's my only way back." I've had it
Calm down.
for 2 weeks, and it's been fucking taking me out all over the place. I don't know how the hell else I'm supposed to get home.
Look, friend, you're making a lot of very quick movements, making me a little uneasy here. Just go down, take a breath,
I'm gonna be catching my breath.
figure out what's going on right now, and I'll offer back the hilt of the sword.
Okay, I'm gonna be catching my breath and easing my way down to where I'm standing on the ground,
Right.
and then
Sir,
I'll take the sword.
as you're looking towards our friend here, you see
And then I'm gonna put it
something
away. Stow it.
hop across this window right here for a brief moment. It just kind of leaps across, going from this direction to this direction.
Okay.
Very small object or creature.
I'll just put a hand up toward Ojitai. Hold on.
What's he doing?
Julep,
Yeah.
are you sure you're the only one that's come?
Fuck, I don't know.
Who else was in the tavern?
Well, Ryan. I don't know if this plays into anything here.
Yeah. Do you have any names?
Ormic comes busting in.
Do we want?
I'm back.
Do we
Hello,
need?
everyone. Hello, everybody.
Message me if you
Aw,
need
miss
ally or
Corby.
enemy names.
Just names.
Just names. Okay. Well, I was there with my buddy Quincy 12 Drop, and there was Yolandi Mellamore, and then there was the lady.
As he's spouting out names, I'm gonna look to Ojitai and gesture with my head toward the window, and shake it in like a.
The
or,
Wandering
just
Hubris,
a
that's her
heads up.
name.
As
Well,
he's going through names, you hear by the door kind of creak a little bit, and you can see it move open slightly.
What the fuck?
Take a step towards it.
You see in the crack a small little metallic object with on 4 legs, just kind of peering in. And then as it catches it's a sight of you, you can see it very quickly just begins running back this direction.
What the fuck was that?
This your majestic what's it?
Guys, I think we've been spotted.
Take that as
I'm
a
gonna
no.
grab the cog.
Okay. You have possession of the cog again.
And then I'm flying up into the air, and I'm gonna be in the back over here.
Well, Julep, if you make it back home, it was nice to meet you, man. Well, hey, I'm just gonna kind of rush away from him.
Wait! No! What the fuck? What was that thing?
Guys, what are we? Well, we're trying to figure it out,
Did I,
Julep. Just
did I see
Is
it?
that thing running away from us?
Yeah, it's like peering back, and you can see it's got one single eye, but it's this kind of red bulb almost in it, and it kind of looks back towards you guys, and then it takes off around this direction.
Guys, we've got to act quick. I believe we've been spotted.
hey, what is that? Is that a sentry or something?
Yeah, it seems like some sort of scout. It didn't have any. It only had motor functions and one detection eye, and I assume it's wired to the hive mind or something in Starmount. Why else would it be scouting?
God damn it! How long has it been? Where the fuck is Orlo?
Yeah, we should probably go look. For him.
Ojita, make a dex save.
Oh, that's always good.
Saw on TikTok a couple days ago, things that as a DM I say that scare my party.
Make a dex save.
Yeah, that's
For
one
us,
of
it's
them.
making intelligence save.
Yeah, no shit.
Dirty
A
20.
A dirty 20. As you guys are out here discussing, you see a giant metallic spider-like creature
Oh dear lord.
that was perched on the roof, hiding out. You don't know how long it's been there. It jumps off the roof, and you can see it's got its legs are really sharp, and it makes an attack on you. It does a 27 hit.
Yes.
You take 12 slashing damage. I need everybody to roll initiative.
God damn. God damn. Did we just get
Yeah.
set up?
Ooh, that was bad.
That was bad. 13.
Wait, is this my first? No. I think I've rolled initiative with a +1. I've already done that.
I don't know.
If not, this is my first initiative ever with a modifier. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
What was Julep's?
27.
27.
God damn, dexterity.
All right,
Dexterous little fuck.
Julep, you see this giant thing jump down and sink one of its pincers into the dragonborn that stands before you.
Okay.
The one that had his foot on your device. The one that paralyzed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And shush.
Okay. I am going to I guess. Do I have any idea what this thing is?
Do you? No, you've never seen this in your life.
Okay. I'm going to I guess I'll fly over here. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Am I flanking?
You're throwing, so it's ranged, so you are not.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to hide. Do I need to make a stealth check?
You do.
Okay.
Cole, I will say, since I am close enough to be in a melee range of it, you would automatically get sneak attack, even without hiding.
That is true.
Okay.
Because
It
that
is
weird.
It is occupied by another.
Okay, well, I got a nat 1 on the
First
stealth.
time rogue player. First time.
Yep.
All right.
So-
well, your hide action doesn't work. It is very aware that you are currently behind it.
Okay, but okay, then I'll still throw the dagger.
Okay.
$14 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Okay. Then that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Cool. What happens next?
I'll be eagerly peering out the window.
This
Is
that you're measuring.
one of those little things comes just like running on all four of its little legs towards Ojutai, and it comes right up on him. And it goes to
Oh, shit! I completely forgot. With the Cloak of Displacement, its first attack on me would have been a disadvantage.
Ah,
But it was a dex check, right?
That was something.
that was
Oh.
something different. I can roll here. It got a 30 that time, so 27 or 30.
27 was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So any more attacks until my turn are just regular,
Correct.
not at.
All right. So this little metallic thing comes up and it hits you with one of its little claws. And it's going to try to hit you. And it rolls a 2 and completely misses. Then another one appears right here and spots Gangu. Gangu, out of its little eye, you see this little wave of energy kind of shoot out. It's almost like this like electric shock.
Terrifying.
Does a 20 hit you?
Oh yeah.
You take 3 psychic damage.
Sick. Just a tickle.
All right. This giant metallic spider thing that is struck at Ojutai once, you said it is not at disadvantage now?
Not a disadvantage.
All right. It goes to attack you with one of its legs. Does a 29 hit?
9 hits.
You take 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
It goes to attack again. 28.
Dear Lord.
8 hits.
You take 15 slashing damage.
Use reaction to parry that. So 8 plus. Would I reduce that damage by? Reduce that by 11, so I take 4.
All right. Cool. It then kind of turns away from you and towards the thing that threw a dagger at it through a window. And you can see that all of its eyes begin to glow red. Julep. And a giant beam shoots out towards you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 24.
24. You save, so you take 15 force damage.
Evasion. No damage.
Terrific. You take no damage.
That's bonkers.
You dive out of the way. It hits this wall back here, and this wooden wall just becomes completely evaporated. Just blows out the side of the building. All right, Saoirse, it is your turn.
All right. Let's step to the side. Doo-doo-doo. Then I'm gonna take the free action and under my breath go, "Where the fuck are you, Orlo?" And I'm gonna cast heat metal on it.
On it.
It is it. It is the weapon.
It is the weapon.
I'll
All
cast it at 4th level.
Fantastic.
All right, so it's no save,
Right?
just a straight 4d8 to start. Oh, look at those 7s, but only 18. Damn. All right, 18
18.
fire damage. And then I don't know how you want to rule it, but if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution save throw or drop it. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Cool. Then it has disability and all that shit until the start of your next turn.
Nice.
You just put
Hey,
that
it's the
thing
first
on
time-
disability, bruh.
Yeah.
Damn right. Fucking throw metal assassins at us. Got a cleric on the team.
All right. Is that your turn, sir?
I will back up a little bit.
Or
Wait. One more thing. At 2nd level, I will go ahead and throw a healing word as a bonus action to Ojitai.
Appreciated.
10 hit points. Alright, I'm good. Oh, well, I will sort of try to get a little half cover here behind the wall. Okay.
All right. Gangu, it's
Oh,
your
yeah.
turn.
We
This
are
little
just gonna
thing
go.
just shot a beam at you.
Yeah, we've got bigger fish to fry. We're gonna go after the big baddie.
All right.
I feel the little tickle behind me. I just kind of smirk at him, like give him a little look, like I'll get you later, you know.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go swinging at the spider or ant thing, I guess. 27.
That's a hit.
All right. And it is going to be for 27 damage.
Fantastic. You smash into this thing. You put a big old dent in its thorax.
Oh hell yeah!
27. Our boy.
Well, I'm coming back. I'm swinging again.
All right.
20. Dirty
20 hits.
Damn.
And that's gonna be for. Oh, that's disappointing. 19 damage.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Damage.
That's disappointing.
Well, from the initial roll, I rolled a 2 and a 5 on my 2 damage dice. So,
Damn.
all right,
My
that's
max hit is 12, Gingu.
If at least you got some sustain to you. I'm or like you can also attack like a billion times. I mean, I guess I can too. But all right. That's it for me.
All right.
That's it.
Ojitai, this thing has jumped down. It is currently turned away from you.
I'm gonna go after one of its legs here.
All right.
If I can try to buckle its back leg. 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 key point and focused aim, so add 2 to that. So does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Okay, good to know.
I wanted to ask during my
Leg.
turn, does this thing look like completely mechanical, or does it look like
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a
iOS?
nice.
Okay.
I'll give you a nice, good picture of this thing.
So I assume we get like instant observation without action.
It looks like this.
Oh yeah, looks
It
like
looks-
a Pokemon.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that does look. That thing looks like
That
it could.
stabbed me.
That stabbed me.
It did stab you.
That did.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
Can you
That did
imagine how
happen.
sharp those things are?
And now it's
Alright,
molten.
then,
Now it's
yeah,
molten.
Yeah.
punch again.
Now it's
Great.
glowing red.
Great. Now it's
25, I'm assuming, hits.
Yeah. Sorry, the 20 that hit. What happens to it?
That was just 6 damage. This one is
Okay.
also 6 damage.
So 12 damage total right now from you. Go on it.
And punch number 3. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. That's all I got right now.
All right. Julep. Oh, wait. I skipped Harpy. Harpy's going to make an appearance. Harpy's going to run out this door. And he's going to start trying to slam on this thing. He's going to make one slam attack and miss. And he's going to make another slam attack and miss. All right. Julep, it's your turn.
Okay. So I fucking dodge out of the way of this. Was it like I-beam bullshit?
Yeah, it was like a red beam that shot out and blasted the wall behind you and tore it apart.
Okay. So I'm going to if I swing around right here, then it is flanking as long as I'm within 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So then I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna take the this cog thing, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking be like, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" and fucking slam it on my leg. And I want to use the dimensional cloak thing, so it'll grant me
Alright.
advantage for 1 minute, advantage on stealth, and disadvantage on attacks made against me.
All right.
And then after I slam that on my leg a couple of times, I want to just poke out with my rapier and go to stab this guy in the face.
Before you do that, I need you to roll a d20.
Ha ha ha.
10.
10. Very well. Behind you guys inside here, just behind Julep,
Dear Lord.
another rift appears.
That happens as
You're smacking.
okay.
You're like,
Okay, well, I'll do that, and then fuck, what does the portal look like?
it looks extremely similar to yours, and 2 other little small creatures pop out behind you from this portal.
What do they look like?
They look like this.
Who the fuck is this fairy? Why-
Is the portal still open?
Oh,
No,
Ah!
they close when they
What
get
the
out.
hell?
What the fuck is that?
It's
It's amazing.
Seder
So
Glory.
you expecting friends?
What the fuck?
They close whenever you whenever those things pop out. They look very confused while they're here right now.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll bang it on my leg, and then look up
So-
and
You have the
scream.
cloak ability.
Yeah, and I'm gonna scream, and then I'm gonna jab out at this thing in its face.
All right.
And let me see if I can't. Yeah. Okay. So, oh shit, it's this. Figuring this character out. 22 to hit.
The metallic thing?
The spider in the
Yep.
face.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, I want to use a superiority die to make it a goading attack. So that's gonna give it disadvantage on everyone other than me
All right.
for until like the end of my next turn, I think.
Yep.
So the damage is gonna be this. 3, and I'm gonna booming blade this. Where's it? 14.
Booming blade hits it when it moves, doesn't it?
It does some damage on the actual attack. Reach. Oh, wait. But
On the regular attack, it takes normal damage, and then if it moves 5 feet or more willingly, then it takes the thunder damage.
Yeah.
the melee at 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage, and at 11th level, it's both damage rolls increase by 1d8 at 11th level.
That is also true.
So the spell's damage increase.
So it's 2d8 thunder with the attack now, and then also 2d8 additional to the
When it moves.
thunder rolls to the move when it moves. Is that what you're saying?
That would appear.
So did I roll?
So it initially takes the 2d8.
And then if
damage.
it moves,
It takes another 3d8.
another 3 or 2? 2d8 and 3d8. Okay, yeah. So 3d8.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then so it would be 14 piercing and then 10 thunder damage.
Thunder.
And then I'm going to, I guess, fly up basically like above the window so that I'm like in the same space, but I want to fly up so that I'm out of range of him.
Okay.
And also out of melee range of these fuckers, assuming their range is 5 feet.
All right.
And that'll be, I guess,
Cool.
bonus action. I'll fucking disengage.
All right.
It's like your 5th or 6th thing that you've done.
I'd say that's at least your second thing you've called a bonus action.
Yeah. What was the other thing that you said was a bonus action earlier?
Oh,
You
I'm
did
sorry.
the cog.
Yeah, I don't do that. The cog was the bonus action. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, once again, this little tiny robot thing comes up to Ojitai again. And it goes to claw at Ojitai. Does a 18 hit you?
It's at disadvantage.
Oh, let me roll again.
As my turn came around finally.
Does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
It does not. It tries to claw at you, and it misses. This other one back here is going to, once again, shoot a little thing out of its eye towards Gengu. Does a 17 hit you, Gengu?
Yep.
You take
3.
4 psychic damage.
More than last time. He's
Little
cranking
pests.
up. He's
All right.
scaling.
This thing turns back towards and just kind of like fills back into a corner. It looks towards Harpy, and you see that it seems fixated on Harpy when it sees it. And it shoots a blue beam out of its eyes. Its eyes turn blue, and it shoots a blue beam straight at Harpy. Harpy needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ryan,
Little harp.
Yes.
real quick, I forgot the most important damage, the sneak damage, but
Okay.
it would have applied there. Can I roll that?
Sure.
Wowie. 9 more.
9 more damage. Terrific.
Terrific.
All right, it shoots this beam. It hits Harpy, and Harpy just kind of looks around, and he just kind of shrugs. And so this thing then turns. Well, first it goes back at Harpy with one of its forelegs. Tries to claw him. That does hit.
Are you doing disadvantage on that?
Oh,
let me
wait.
roll
Again.
Well, it's disadvantage from the heat metal anyways, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it still hits. Harpy takes some damage from this thing. Then it turns towards Ojatai. And it is going to, at disadvantage, try to claw at you. I rolled 2 1s
Ah!
with disadvantage. So this thing completely misses. And you see that it kind of like falls forward a little bit. It loses balance. And when it does, it gets like dirt and crust like all in its like eyes.
That's the worst, man.
Saoirse.
All right. Free action looking at Julep. Like, who are these fucks? Your friends from the tavern? And,
You notice as you look back to them, they're both just kind of looking at each other, and they're like holding, like they're like going like this. And they look at each other, and they start just kind of like bouncing up and down, like.
and I'll just kind of like look at them with wide eyes. What the fuck? And, and then I will, with my action. Oh no! What have I done with my? There we go. We'll ring the bell. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the spider.
All right.
A Wisdom 18 save for the lad.
A Wisdom 18 save.
Yeah.
It fails.
All right, 3d12 instead of 8 because it's damaged already.
Oh, big damage.
28. Ring
28
that bell.
damage.
And then that was with one hand, and then I'm gonna like clutch and cast that with my left, and then bring my left to the amulet and come back and as my bonus action, initiate the heat metal.
All right.
So 4d8. 20 more.
20 more damage. All right, this thing, like, literally, like, pieces of metal start falling off, some wirings exposed. There's, like, brief, like, burst of, like, arcane energy coming out of it. It looks really, really fucked up.
I am finito.
Gangu,
Yes,
is your turn.
I'm ready. All right, we're smacking. Same big guy.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, 30 is going to hit.
All right, cool. And we're gonna smack him for 30.
30
enough.
damage.
Dear Lord.
You smack into this thing, and you literally, like, 2 of its back right legs just come off, and it kind of,
Okay.
like, falls over a little bit. It's still alive. It begins just, like bursts of energy shooting out of it.
Oh, think you can take another? Another 30.
You finish
hit.
this thing off.
No,
That's a hit?
that's just a hit. That's just
Oh,
a hit.
that's the hit.
Just a hit.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage because it might be more.
Could be more.
No, it's gonna be a 25.
25 damage.
Yeah.
You finish this thing off.
All right. Yeah. Just face straight to the ground, and then I immediately turn and look at that thing that zapped me twice.
It looks at you, and you can just see, like, a little bit of oil sprinkle up from the bottom of it.
Oh no! I made him tink.
Oh,
Alright.
shit.
Does that complete your turn?
That definitely completes my turn.
All right. Ojatai, 2 big hammer strikes just come from behind you and smash this thing into the ground. It's currently just sitting there, like, smoldering. Like, it's melting, and, like, bursts of energy are shooting out of it, and wires all exposed. It looks really fucked up. It's dead. That's how fucked up it is.
Very fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna turn my attention to the little one that's sitting next to me, and I'm gonna try to punch it.
All right.
14 hit?
14 does hit.
Oh, sweet. I expect that. Rolling the 2s. 6 damage for that.
6 damage. You punch off one of its legs and it like falls forward.
I'll next attack just try to stomp the thing into the ground.
All right.
That hit. 5 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a 12 damage.
All right. So as you stomp into this thing, for a second you hear it power down, and then you hear a like power spike immediately, just and then let's see. All creatures within 10 feet of it.
Explode. Explode.
Dear Lord, it's a fucking landmine.
All right. So Gengu. Nope. Sorry. Not on the sheet. Urjitai, Gengu, and Harvey all take 6 fire damage.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And then Urjitai, you take another 6 fire damage from this thing. It is dead though.
I'm gonna sit there looking at my foot, just. Ow!
Yeah, your foot's just on fire.
I'll use my bonus action to second win and get some hit points back.
All right.
Half health.
Back inside Orlo's hamlet, these two things just kind of look at each other and they're just like bouncing up and down, giggling. They're looking around and they see Saoirse sitting there since our boy Julep is cloaked up and all hiding and stuff. The first thing they see is Saoirse, and then the one closest to you just kind of points and looks back at the other one and like begins laughing. Yeah.
Come
And
on.
then you see that it grabs a big old
fuck.
string of its hair and begins lassoing its hair and then pulls it out of its head and throws it towards you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn, I'm a fat boy. I don't do well.
Dexterous boy.
Oh, how about a nat 20 on that one?
Hog!
You're good. You're fantastic.
Quick on his feet, the big boy. All right.
Cool. You dodge out of the way, and then it just kind of looks like, and then it just sprints up towards you. And you see it's got this little like giant club that's just made of stone.
Oh,
And it just
shit.
kind of looks at it, and it looks at you, and it just like goes and tries to smack your toes.
Okay.
There's a 26 hit.
It does.
All right.
It does.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
What does he fucking break my foot?
Your foot's broken.
Oh my god. I just let out this guttural. "Ah!"
And it just looks.
Yeah,
This
I'm
thing is
hearing
like-
commentary scream. Ah!
This thing's like 3 feet tall, by the way, and so it just looks up at you and it's like, ah! And then it goes for your other foot and it slams down on that one.
Oh my god. I'm
Does a
not too...
26 hit?
Dude, I'm only 4'10". This thing's like at my chest. Does it what?
Does a 26 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
You take 16 damage to the other foot.
It's because he's
God.
going for your feet instead of your belly, dude. You can't belly bump him.
I know. Guy just
No.
took 35 damage off of me, and what the fuck?
This one runs over here and jumps up onto this table, like on the chair, and is laughing. And you see it just kind of like reach behind like its back, and it has 2 rocks in its hand, and it just yeets one of the rocks at you.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not. I can belly bump that boy.
All right. This rock goes flying through the window and breaks this pane of glass. And so Gengu turns and he just sees this rock fly through the window outside from inside. It
Hey, y'all be
to
careful.
it grabs the other rock and hurls it towards you. There's a 25 hit.
It does.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage from this rock. It smacks you in the face, gives you a bloody nose, and they both just sit there. Ah! And then that one, it like
I'm getting bullied.
It grabs its hair out of its head and lassos it, and then eats it towards you. And I need you to make a dex save.
I'm fucking getting bullied by extra planar fucking freaks. 14.
You save.
Oh my god.
The hair flies out the window. When it passes up Sersha, it literally turns into a solid string of rock and just flies and smacks the ground
Fuck.
outside.
Lasso me with rock.
Harpy is going to turn around and see this thing attacking Sersha and breaking his toes. He hears Sersha scream, and he goes to slam at this thing. And he rolls a 1, and this thing kind of like trips Harpy as it's like going to hit him, and he like, whoa, and like Harpy like falls face first on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
And so Harpy's laying on the ground prone. All right. We move to Julep.
All right. So I'm gonna see that bullshit happening. I can't. Did you say last time that I didn't recognize what these things were?
No, you were talking about this thing. You know that these things are called Chorids, and they're little mischievous dudes that hang out in like mountains.
That break
like,
toes.
Are they?
And
That's what they do.
Are they from the Fae?
They are from the Fae.
Fuck. Okay.
They're extremely chaotic,
Okay.
and they love to cause trouble.
Then, noticing that they're of the Fae, I'm gonna turn around and would I know what language they speak?
They speak Dwarvish, Gnomish, Sylvan, Terran, and Undercommon.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn back, and in Sylvan, I want to use. Here, one sec. I want to use
Are we bringing Sylvan over from the Helintra?
Yeah.
So we're using the okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like be basically up towards the ceiling, just kind of like hanging onto one of the rafters and like flapping my wings, just using it as support basically. And I'm gonna look down towards them, and I guess I'll just be. I want to use my bonus action to look at him and be like, "Boys, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here! Leave these guys alone!"
No.
Can I roll persuasion?
Sure. They're having a great time though.
Yeah.
16?
Sorry. They're really loving it.
So what did they say? Do they respond?
No, this thing has toes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Then I'm just gonna fucking facepalm, and then I just wanna I'll take both of my hands and I'll throw them forward, and I'm gonna cast a fairy fire on let's see, what the fuck is the size of this 20-foot cube? Okay, so everything inside of everything inside there would be lit up with different colors, like outlined in different colors.
Yeah. What color are you choosing?
Every fucking rainbow. Like it's all different colors. So whatever.
Cool.
And let's see. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. And the affected creature can't benefit from being invisible. They do get to make a dex save.
All right. Both of them are going to make it.
It's a 15.
What does that have to be?
15.
All right. This one right here fails. This one right here succeeds.
Okay.
So I'll mark this guy so we know. He's all jazzed up.
All right.
Different colors.
Yep. So attacks against it have advantage and can't benefit from being invisible. And then I'm
All right.
going to fly as far into the rafters as I possibly can.
All right.
And that's my turn.
We move on to this little one right here. You see it decides to fully disengage and begin trying to run off into the woods.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Since it disengaged, you do not. You can chase after it, though, after when it is your turn. It runs past, it runs out there, it looks at you, and it's like shaking and just fucking, it scurries on out that direction. All right. That brings us to Saoirse. This thing is standing in front of you, laughing. The one back there is hopping up and down in the chair, and it's got 2 more rocks in its hands, and it's just kind of clinking them together.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm after taking the final like hit from the rock to my face and like dodging the little rope or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of I'll move like right here. Or just kind of like in like kind of like a daze or whatever, just kind of sidestep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to literally start cursing, but like with Morden's name involved, like, you know, by the whole fucking hands of Morden, fucking god, and like kind of like be looking down at my feet, and that's gonna be my word of radiance.
Okay.
On both of them. As a utter divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. So each creature that you can see within range. Oh damn! I think that range is only 5 feet. Damn. All right. Well, I'll just hit the guy in front of me.
All right.
Con 18 save.
Con 18 save.
Wait.
All right, it's going to try to save.
Is it each
fails.
creature in range? I'm wondering for Harpy's sake.
This
Each
harpoon unit-
creature of your choice
Oh, okay.
that you can see within range.
Cool.
Okay.
By the way, your feet are like pancaked and your toes are like this.
God damn
It's
it!
like fucking. broke.
Fucking ouch.
Yeah, this thing fails though.
Fails. All right.
Yeah.
3d6. On its way. 12.
12 damage to it. What is this damage? Radiant?
Yeah.
Cool. So you hit it gets this burst of radiant energy, and then it just kind of like stops laughing. It looks around. And it looks at you wide-eyed.
Thick. I don't know what that means, but I'm looking forward to finding out. All right, and then at 3rd level, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and send it at the other guy for a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a 19 hit.
19 does hit.
Is that really only at how many casts with damage increase by 1d for every 2 levels above? Sad. All right, 10. 10 damage.
All
to the
right.
other one.
It takes 10 damage.
Then I have my floating hammer. All right, I'll be good there.
All right. Gangu.
All right.
It's a little bit crowded in this doorway.
Yes, it is. I guess I'm gonna chase after this thing.
All right.
I could definitely catch up to it, and I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. It's
30 to
scurrying
hit.
along. Dirty hits it. It's scurrying along.
All right, and we're gonna hit it for. Oh wow, 26 damage.
26 damage. All right. You smash into this thing. You take 10 fire damage from it as it explodes underneath
fine.
your hammer and hits you with the flames.
All right, fair enough.
Are you resistant to fire when you do fire assaults?
I'm not. I don't think so. I don't think that's a stipulation. I think
Okay.
I'm just dealing extra fire. And then is this one still alive?
No, that one's dead.
The little one?
Yeah. Both of
Okay, so
all the robotic things are dead.
okay. In that case, I'm gonna kill him and then take my extra movement to try and find Orlo in the forest.
Okay.
And that's it.
Very well. Back this direction, Ojitai, it is your turn.
I will try to kind of alt around his face, Harpy, there to
Yep.
get on the other side of this thing. Start making my attacks.
Does he take damage going into your fairy fire?
No,
Okay.
it just looks like a disco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to turn away from as much of it as possible because it's seizure-inducing. 24 to hit.
Cool. And you are flanking, so it is an advantage if you didn't roll advantage.
I did roll at advantage.
All right. 24 does hit though.
Gonna make this a goading attack, so he makes a wisdom save
All right. He's gonna make the save. See what he
of
gets. He gets it.
16.
He fails it.
All right, so attacks against anyone except me have disadvantage.
Very well.
And then rolls edge plus 8. That's 18 damage to it.
18 damage to this little guy. You can bop him in the face, and it immediately turns in your direction as you have goaded him.
Attack number 2. Not great. That's a 13 to hit.
I'm sorry, that does not hit.
Move on to attack number 3. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, good.
Natural 20.
All right, so we're gonna use another super
Oh.
and try to disarm him of his big fuck-off hammer.
Okay.
So that's gonna be another DC 16. This is a strength save.
Strength save. It had to be a 16.
16.
It hangs on. You see its hands like meld into stone for a second, and it just like grasp onto this thing as it saves, and it turns back into kind of this like real rocky looking flesh.
Okay. Damage is gonna be that plus 2d8 because crit. Roll it. Please. Ooh. That's horrible. Another 18 damage.
18 damage to this little guy. You do that, and he looks pretty bloodied now.
We'll leave it at that.
All right. So, the one that you just attacked, it has been goaded into wanting to attack you. So it's not laughing anymore, and it looks pretty messed up. It looks very serious now. It goes to strike with its great club and rolls an 18. But
Attacks at
let me roll
disadvantage.
disadvantage. And 18 is it the lowest?
18.
Does or does not?
It does.
Does hit. All right. You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie.
It's going to go again at disadvantage. It rolls
This
two
one would not be at disadvantage because he hit
Well,
me.
It rolled this. I got two 18s, but this
Okay.
one will hit you. 23 bludgeoning damage.
I'll use the last superiority die to parry that and take a little less.
All right.
Take 9 less. How much was it?
23.
3, so I'll take 14. Not looking too good.
All right. This one back here runs down and it goes over to here. And it turns towards Ojitai. and it begins casting a spell on you. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Mm.
8. You have contracted Otto's irresistible dance, and you must use all your movement to dance without leaving its space, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay.
Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against you. And as an action, a dancing creature may make a wisdom saving throw. So on your turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw to try to regain control of yourself.
Yeah.
Right now, you're just uncontrollably dancing while you're all bloodied up.
Ojutai just starts doing the running man right in place.
And then Search over here with broken toes. All right. We get back up to our friend Julep.
Now the dance floor is really alive.
Yeah, fairy fire's going. Ojutai is fucking doing the running man.
Okay. So, with them all surrounding him, the guy up front there,
Yep.
I want to, I'll have my rapier out, and I'm just gonna fucking beeline straight towards him.
All right.
Fucking missile. And, while I'm flying down in Sylvan, I'm gonna be saying, would you please fuck off? And then I'm gonna fucking swing.
No. He radiantly attacked me.
He radiantly attacked me. Not cool, bro. 20.
To hit? That's a hit.
All right. Okay. That. 11 plus. And this is going to be a boomer blade.
So 11 plus.
So it is going to be 26 magical piercing and 9 thunder. And
Alright. This thing looks not too healthy.
and then I'm going to action surge
All right.
and while I continue saying fuck off, I'm going to fly towards this one and do the same shit.
All right.
Or actually, I want to hold my action from action surge.
Okay.
Until my next ally attacks. Yeah. But I will move in range of this guy. And then I want to hold my action until my next ally attacks.
Tax him?
Attacks
just-
anyone. Or
Okay.
I guess, whatever. This guy up here, I guess.
All right. I mean, you
If
can
I
be
need to
anyone.
specify-
I just
anyone.
didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. We maneuver to Sersha.
Okay, this boy's been hit, correct?
Yes, he has.
All right, I'm ringing his bell. Little Toll of the Dead Wisdom 18 save for the
Yep.
lad.
He is going to try to make the save. And he rolls a 4.
All right, 3d12. Not bad. 27.
27. You hit him. His bell has been rung.
And then
He's dazed and confused.
my spiritual weapon was kind of up by him or over
Mhm.
by the table at the time. I'm gonna bring that shit right back at me and bop this guy in front of me in the head,
All
in the
right.
back of the head. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 7 damage.
7 damage. He looks really messed up. Those are attacks. Would you like to get involved?
Yeah. So
Okay.
now I want to stab this man.
This one here?
The one, yeah.
Okay, do it.
A natty 20.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Damn.
For that. $45 magical piercing
All right.
Holy shit.
and 15 thunder.
He dies.
Kaboom.
You kill this guy. He falls prone. By the way, so in Helenstra we kind of came up. Do any of y'all speak Sylvan? Have y'all ever spoke Sylvan in this campaign?
Don't think so.
So Sylvan sounds like this. We came up with this in Helenstra. It just sounds like this.
Yeah, so
And so
as I
it's-
dive bombed, that's what I would have been doing.
Yeah, as you've been talking back and forth, that's what you've been hearing.
Reminds me of
Wild
the
thornberries.
Wild thornberry guy. Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be.
Donnie,
All right. Is that so? That's your held action.
Yeah.
We moved to Ojutai. This guy right here is deceased.
does his spell drop when he dies?
Let me double check. I don't think it does. A dancing creature.
Is it a concentration spell?
It is concentration. You're correct. So it does drop when he dies because he can't concentrate when he's dead.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, then I'll stop doing the running man, just take a breath. Oh, thank God. And I'll kick at this one that's in front of me.
All right.
Manage. Come on. All right, that's a 12 to hit.
12. It with the little bit of life it has left, it doesn't even try to dodge. It just kind of almost falls out of the way of your kick, and then stands back up straight.
Try to get another kick at it.
Yeah.
That one hits.
Where do you kick him at?
And how big is this thing again? He's like 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
Just kick him right in the stomach.
Right in the stomach.
Not going that low blow yet.
Yeah. Where's the damage? How much damage was it?
12.
12. Your foot goes through this thing, and he dies. So straight through the stomach, out the back, through the spinal cord. It's horrific. It's dead. All right, I did skip Gengu, but Gengu, were you just gonna keep running off into the woods?
Yeah, I'm running into the forest yelling Orlo's name.
All right.
Orlo!
Go ahead and move your whole distance really fast.
Okay.
And are you dashing now?
Yeah, so I would be just probably somewhere in here.
Okay.
Just yelling his name, looking left and right.
Roll a perception
worried,
check.
worried sick because if those things came for us, they probably came for him.
Roll a perception check.
Yep. We got a 10.
Cool. You can hear a voice. It's very faint, but it sounds like Orlo, and it sounds like he's not whispering, but talking quietly to something or somebody.
Okay. Do I know which direction it's coming from?
You believe it's coming from up here.
Okay.
And with that, we exit initiative now.
If I hear whispering, can I sneak? I'm gonna
Sure.
sneak to, I guess, like right behind this canopy right here.
All right.
And then just try to see if I see him.
All right. Roll a stealth for me.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. 17 actually.
All right.
When it counts.
When it counts, brother.
Cool. So you sneak up behind that tree there. And you see Orlo with his back turned towards you. And two giant warforge. They stand about 12 feet tall each.
It.
And you can kind of start to make out what he's saying now as you sit there stealthily listening. Should be back soon. I would have thought back by now. I hate that I have to do this.
My God.
Fuck this guy. Dude, fuck this guy.
But it's for the betterment of the world. See? I don't even know why I talk to you. You can't understand me or respond. I have great struggle inside of me doing these actions I'm doing. I wish it
What?
weren't like this.
Orlo, what are you doing?
Orlo,
Oh,
kind of like shocked and taken aback, he turns around and takes like a step back. Genku, I told you I would be back with firewood very soon. Some more kindling for the fire.
Well, the house got attacked. And I was worried for your safety. But
Oh.
it seems like you've got other objectives.
Gengu. It's not what it looks like.
Well, explain. You know how my brain works.
Yes, Gengu, listen, I'm sure you've seen how terribly cruel this world has gotten. It's not safe for you or me or anyone anymore. There's great evil afoot, and it must be stopped.
And who might that be?
Well, Tiamat and her forces, obviously, they terrorize these lands. Listen,
Well, we agree there.
once thought Star Mountain an immoral place, which is why I broke you out while I could and hid away just under the nose where I don't think they would find me. But I see now that they were right all along. That there are forces of evil, and we need to be there to protect everyone. You see. So I'm once again aiding them. Genku, I'm sorry. I told them that I figured you would once again return. And I would have you come back.
You set me up?
Gengu, I wish it were you alone. Your friends, they speak to you and make you think otherwise of me and Starmount, but I promise we are not the bad guys. We are trying to save this world from the forces of evil, I assure you. I didn't want to have to use the retriever to grasp you, or Harpy. But we need both of you. At least one. You are the only successful cases we've had of your kind, you see. I hope that by bringing you back, or Harpy back, that we could discover the secret that made it work and create more of you.
Well, if I've learned anything over my past 3 months, it's that there should not be more of me. I'm sure you saw your laboratory. I wasn't too fond of you trying to make another me. And I'm not too fond of it right now.
Gengu,
Listen, I don't think you fully understand the power I possess.
Gengu, I need you to listen to me. He begins getting a little closer towards you.
I had just grabbed the hammer.
There's no need for violence, Gengu.
No, I agree.
Listen, I've withheld this information because I'm afraid of how you would react.
Well,
Would you like to know where you came from? Gengu.
What?
only if you tell the rest of them.
Gengu, I need assurances. I will tell you, but I need your word that you will come back with me. Hopefully, after I explain, you'll understand.
Can't give you that assurance. You see, I thought you were better than this. Was escaping
Damn.
Starmount for nothing?
Gengu, listen to me. When we started the process of making sentient automatons, warforged like yourself, we've created automatons warforged everywhere. They've been programmed and told what to do, controlled by us from afar. But we never had one that could make its own decisions when necessary, but still follow orders, be trained, not programmed. We were missing a key component. And we had an idea, you see. We came up with the idea of how to make a sentient warforged was to give it soul. In fact, give it a soul. You see, Gengu, your brain functions much like a child. You act much like a child. It is because in your past life, you were a child. We figured out to plan our travel. We went through the 9 hells. We went through the Shadow Realm, searching for souls. We found a way to capture them. None were willing to stay. They all managed to find ways to break out of capture. Except for you and Harpy. For some reason, you clinged onto this plane. The reason you have no recollection is because we've limited your memories, you see. Gengu, I'm sorry I never told you this. But I didn't think you would understand.
What's the plan with the rest of them? Murder the entire continent?
Murder, no, Gengu. You said yourself, you've seen we are saving the continent. Tiamat has returned for some reason, and we are going to stop it.
But what about the child?
What, you? Genku. You were a soul because you died in your past life. We brought your soul back. You clung onto this plane, like I said. Only you and Harpy have.
Ah!
You think these two behind you will like the likes of you when they get a mind of their own?
Anyway, we don't plan on making everyone sentient. These will never be sentient. You see, I control these. And those kind are important as well, but we need a sentient automated army that can make its own decisions. And we believe that by examining you and Harvey and talking with you, we can maybe figure this out. The process needs to be sped up, you see. We are in dire constraints here now.
What's in it for us?
Saving this world, you see. Saving Branicore.
I would like to insight check him.
All right. After this insight check, we'll let the rest of the party kind of maneuver around.
It was on a nat 20. It rolled off. 15.
15. He's not trying to hide anything when he says that he truly believes that he is on the good side trying to save this world. He truly believes that. All right, pause this conversation for a moment. The rest of you guys are getting back together. Saoirse, you've probably been wiggling your broken toes on both feet.
Hurts me a lot.
Yeah.
I still got my foot through the one, and I just kind of turned towards Saoirse. You help me out here. This is really fucking gross.
What? Wait, what is it?
He's got his foot inside that one still. His foot's stuck inside the...
Dear Lord, I just reach out and grab both sides of it to start to pull.
As you pull, it feels heavy, and you realize that all its hair is turned into just straight stone.
Oh, dear Lord.
Quick, it's getting...
It's hardening.
It's getting hard.
Getting hard.
getting hard.
All right.
Can't take it.
I would like to immediately start like ripping apart this metal thing. Just I want to loot. Just loot. Just want to fucking loot.
Cool. You start ripping into this thing, and it's nothing like you've seen in the Fae. There's these weird like blue and red and green lines that seem to have energy shooting out of them, with like this like copper style like thin metal coming out of the ends of it as you rip them out. This metal that it's made out of is like real thick, and obviously it's got these sharp like talon legs, but you're just picking out bits and pieces of this thing that you don't know what the insides are. By this time, Harpy, Saoirse, Otai, you guys all realize that Yengu is nowhere to be seen.
I just feel fucking God, my feet, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on them.
Okay.
And then look up after that and be like, wait, one shot.
Yeah, I saw that last spider thing run off, and I saw him chase after it. He's heading towards the woods, but I don't know where he went from there.
Going after Orlo. Got a bad feeling about this. I immediately start running. Shoom. I'm gonna leave Jewel. Fuck him.
I would have been out here ripping this thing apart. So as you guys run by, I'm gonna be like, "Wait, where the fuck? Where are you going?" And then I'm gonna start chasing after you.
All right.
I'm gonna go over my shoulder to potentially catch the motherfucker who did this to us.
You see that the ground is sizzling right here as you pass over the little thing he was chasing destroyed.
Can I roll perception to try to get his track or something, or nature?
Survival.
Survival.
I got some big tracks.
I'll
You got some
get
big
on
tracks.
the spy's murmur and just try to call out to him. Hey,
Harpy
where'd
has
you run
it.
to?
I rolled a 20.
Harpy has it now.
You
Oh,
easily
yeah.
find Gengu's big tracks. So you call out to Gengu on the spy's murmur.
Made a mistake.
No, this is Harpy.
No, this is Harpy.
No, this is
Hello.
Harpy.
Hello.
Hey, Harp.
Hi.
And then it's around the corner. We'll see Gengu's back, and then I guess I'll see the Omnitrons kind of towering over. Don't see Orlo yet. Gengu!
Stay back.
What the fuck's going on? I don't know. I see Orlo. It's like, you son of a bitch! I knew it. Sort of step
Stop.
forward.
I just kind of hold you back.
You see he kind of raises one hand, and both these things kind of take some steps closer behind him.
Shit. All right. When Gengu puts his arm out, I'll stay.
Harpy kind of inches. He stands just behind you guys. There's no
Orlo?
need for violence.
Care to update everybody?
Gengu and Harpy need to come with me immediately. It's the only thing that can save this world from destruction.
Going anywhere with you?
I don't need you. I just need Gengu and Harpy, you see.
Out of character. Aurelios told us that that Starmount's forces were like attacking innocents and like Mountain's gut, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to confirm that.
Yep.
No.
Gengu.
Gengu and Harpy aren't going anywhere. Not with the likes of you. You think we're not privy to what's going on here? We've heard the tales of your Automatrons attacking civilians. You claim to be helping them back in the cots. What, was the teddy bear a fucking plant?
Sir,
This is lunacy.
That was no plant. Families have come through here. They were escorted back to Starmount and beyond for safe passage, safekeeping. As refugees, you see.
What the bloody hell is going on?
he's trying to create more of me. To help
More?
command armies.
What's
But
sentience?
it's all dependent on the soul that accepts the body. So there's no guarantee in character.
What?
I just don't have a good feeling about any of
What?
this solo.
Gengu, we need this. This can make the difference, you see.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You need souls to make Automatrons like Gengu and Harpy. And you just sat here and told us that you're saving civilians by bringing them to Starmount? Saving? What,
Yes.
you're gonna kill them
No.
and make more sentience?
That's not true. We have state of the art. Infirmaries, plenty of food and funding to care for them. As for attacking civilians, we hope to minimize this with sentient automatons that can make decisions. You see, sometimes things can get a little muddy for them on the battlefield, and those who are not target can be targeted anyways. Hope to prevent this.
Well, if you need Gengu and Harpy, why'd you send that bloody thing back there to try to take us out?
Because I knew that you would not let them leave willingly. It was never meant to kill anyone.
Oh shit, it used that blue thing on Harpy. Damn, nice.
I programmed it to capture and retrieve at least one of them.
Dope.
And what
Out of
about these
character.
two? What have you programmed them to do?
These are my shield guardians. My escorts, you see. This is a dangerous time.
This whole time, I just want to be like sitting up in one of these tree branches, just like fucking like investigating this cog. Barely paying attention to the conversation, basically.
Is that a new friend up there in the tree?
Well, he came out of some portal while you were gone. You know anything about that?
I know nothing of a portal. What is that thing you're messing with, creature?
How old are you? You look pretty old.
I am 67.
That's not that old, I guess. And then I'm gonna start flying down. I'm gonna say, this thing's gonna get me home, but I don't know how.
He sees it, and he begins rushing forward towards you. Where are you at in like respect towards?
I would
The
be
party.
like flying behind like Gingu and Search, but like
Orlo begins
10 feet in
approaching
the air or so.
and trying to pass both of you. Where did you get that thing? Give that to me.
What do you
He's
mean?
reaching
No,
out for it.
it's my ticket home. And then I'm gonna start flying up a bit.
I just want to take it home. You do not understand what that is.
What do you mean? It got me here. It's taken me all sorts of places. Not places I necessarily wanted to go, but
If you give that to me, I can promise a return to your home.
can I insight check him?
Yes, inside me.
I'm gonna have what did I name this thing? I'm gonna have Bigby.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, Bigby's that fucking hand. I don't want to do Bigby. I'm gonna do Bigsby. Yeah, I'm gonna have Bigsby give me advantage on the insight. Nat 20.
You think that he might just be telling you whatever you want to hear to get you to give that thing to him right now?
Okay. You're fucking lying, old man! And then I'm gonna fly back up and sit on the tree branch.
Little creature. Don't make me have to take this from you. I wish not for violence,
Come and get it!
but I will do what I must, you see.
Orlo. Surely it's not that important.
Gengu, you don't understand. This can make it easier for planar travel, you see. It is a component to a much larger machine of which we did not possess until now.
He's fucking lying out his ass!
And at that time, I'm telling the truth.
Orlo. Listen. If Harpy and I go, we all go. Including
I'm
that cog.
sorry. I cannot take you all.
Well, I refuse to be a part of something I don't believe in.
Gengu, please consider what you are saying.
I've considered it my entire life, Orlo. My existence. How it shouldn't exist. It's too much power.
He turns around and walks back this way. Gengu, please.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Accept my offer.
What
But
would
what, Orlo? You killed me?
I would not harm you, Gengu. You are too important.
Hmm.
But I will go great deals for my survival. For the innocent people's survival. See,
what
you
does
should care as much as I do, Gengu. What say you? You two, friends of Gengus. Where is your third? Did he not make it here? He's talking to Ojutai and Sersha.
Yeah.
He's off on errands.
He's away on business. What's
You
it matter
sure
to you?
he's not hiding, waiting to attack me?
Maybe he is. Look out! Behind you! Ah!
Don't toy with me. I'm not one to be trifled with.
what would Julep
Can I?
know? What would Julep know about how souls work in the Feywild?
You know that like Feywild souls, there's so much trickery that like souls get like bound to like evil devils sometimes. Sometimes they go to like different other like planes. It just depends. Obviously, you know how elves work. They kind of make that Lord of the Rings journey. You've never seen Lord of the Rings, so you don't get that reference. But they make the Lord of the Rings journey. I don't know. I forget what it's called. Anybody that's seen Lord of the Rings knows what I'm talking about.
So there's no like souls that are like in limbo in the Fey, right?
There's like spirits and stuff that kind of like end up in the Fae, but you're not 100% sure how they get there.
Okay.
Listen, my patience is growing thin. Genku, please. You and Hoppy come with me. We can fix this realm. My superiors will know what is happening. We can work with them.
And what if
Who are
I
they?
don't?
Sorry, go on.
If you don't... I was given a task, one that I firmly believe in, Gengu.
By the people that you wanted to escape.
Gengu, I realized they were right all along.
Hmm.
The people need protection of a higher power now. I do not foresee these great forces awakening. They have, and they need us. I will do what I must.
But you must. And I shall do what I must. And I cannot support this cause.
I wish it would not have come to this.
So what now? You send these guys after me? You destroy the only one true thing that you accomplished in this world?
You will not be destroyed, Gengu.
Hmm.
You are far too important. We will take you by force if necessary.
I'd like to see them try.
Very well. Nigel Pearson, bring me Gengu.
And I just grab onto the hammer.
And that's what we'll pick up next week.
And I would love to cut to black here.
Yes, we
Yeah.
cut the black
Yeah.
hair.
Yes.
That,
Yeah.
that seems like a good Matt Mercer, and that's what we'll pick up next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we pick up next week.
Oh fuck!
Heck yeah.
Okie dokie.
I hope that you're okay with the creative license that I took
Oh,
with Gengu.
absolutely.
Okay, because
That's why I gave you such a
vague
thin,
backstory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I find it better that way because there's also surprise on my end as well.
Yeah.
God damn, Skangu was a child.
Oh,
See, as soon as I heard that, the soul part, immediately I was like, well, maybe bringing all this intelligence where it's not controlled is not a good idea. Because our original plan was to try to get them some sense that was logical and kind of get some people to fight for the good cause, but there's no telling what sort of soul will be sucked up in it. Or like what sort of being they even put it in. They could put it in the dude behind us and it's game over.
Yeah. So I'm totally prepared for next week for you to use your sanctuary that you casted on the temple
Mm-hmm.
and just poof out of there before the fight begins.
Hey, it takes a minute to cast. A lot can happen
Ah.
in a minute.
A lot can
Yeah.
happen in a minute.
True. That is true.
All right.
All right, lads, kiss the stream goodbye.
Adios.
It's on our stream.
See you stream.